Alright, so normally in my intros, I don't typically fucking have to edit them. Um, so if I sound under the weather, it's because I recorded the review when I wasn't under the weather and now I'm under the weather. Um, Either way, the original intro was going to be me, was going to be fucking, not me, but fucking Christopher Massey singing Roland from the movie. And I've edited this 3 times. Um, and Paramount and Viacom keep blocking it. So no matter how much I edit of it, they really have a stranglehold on this clip. So yeah, this is your intro for this. I can't be bothered because I can't find anything else. So yeah, get on to the Zoey 102 review sake.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alrighty, what is up, my artists? We are here for another Austintheartist review. I said this in my Zoey 101 review that I was going to be covering Zoey 102. I don't know much about this film besides the trailer. But here we are. This is the intro to this video. I have no idea what I'm setting myself up for, because I've heard it's really fucking bad. I've heard it's okay. I've heard it's decent. I've heard it's fucking atrocious. I don't know what to go off of when it comes to this movie. So, as you've probably seen my review of the show, it was positive until it was negative. So, but yeah, fucking Zoey 102 on Paramount Plus. It's exclusive to Paramount Plus. You know, Paramount Plus don't actually have a lot of fucking shit that is really that good on their streaming platform. So, I mean, let's see if this is something that they have that's going for them that's good. I don't know. A lot of their shit is shows. They don't have a lot of exclusive movies, so the fact that this is an exclusive movie, I'm shocked. But yeah, I didn't expect, when the trailer came out for this, I didn't really expect for them to make it. I was okay, I was confused, but yeah, let's watch this revival movie, and I will be back when I get done watching it and give you my thoughts on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the movie. Alrighty, Zoey 102, the review portion of this video. Man, this movie was something. I don't think it was bad by all means. Some people thought it was really bad, but there were some parts that I disliked, but there was also parts that I did like. There's parts that was cursed as well. So, for starters, so the movie itself, I'll just explain the whole fucking plot and everything. Basically, Zoey is stuck at this awful Hollywood job on this reality TV show. It looks like it's based on some fucking Love Island type shit. And basically, she's looking for a promotion and she doesn't get it. And then basically, she talks with the producer, and the dude just pretty much scoffs at her and everything, and tells her to be on audition tape duty and everything. So she goes home after her car won't start. Friend helps her. Archer is his name. Weird fucking character. They had some some newer characters that were just kind of weird in this movie. I see what they're trying to do because people who didn't return for this was Victoria Justice didn't return as Lola, um, and they had they had pretty much everybody else besides Victoria Justice, actually. Now that I think about it, and they didn't have Dustin at all. They mentioned him. They mentioned both of them, but they just didn't have them in the film. Um, so that was weird. I knew why Victoria Justice wasn't in it because they just didn't fucking put her in it. You know, I'm not surprised. She's doing her own thing. Um, but I would have assumed, you know, Dustin would have been there as like a supporting character for Zoey. I don't know. They mentioned in this movie that like he has like 4 kids, so that's really all they mentioned about fucking Dustin in this goddamn movie. But so she goes to her house and everything after a pretty shitty day, and she gets a call from Quinn, and Quinn basically tells her that her and Logan are getting married, and asks her to be her maid of honor. And she says yes because she doesn't think she's gonna have anything to do that day because it was supposed to be the finale date, but they need her because one of the fucking the reality TV stuff is what I don't like about this movie. Like, I get they had to like put something in as a conflict, but I didn't like the whole plot line of the whole reality TV set bullshit. It was kind of stupid in my opinion, but basically Zoey gets put on the team to be for the live show, so she's having to sit there and basically go to the live show and go to the wedding. But then she's like looking through everything, and because she hasn't like seen her friends in a long time, because she's basically pushed everybody away because something happened in Hawaii with Chase and everything. And basically she's pushed everybody away pretty much, and she basically sits there and is trying to figure out a way to tell Quinn about this, about like doing the fucking show instead of the wedding, which is kind of selfish in my opinion. Jesus Christ. But besides that, fucking she sits there and is about to tell Quinn, and then basically what happened was Quinn has to go for something, and she overhears Stacy. Stacy came back, and it's weird, man. Like, a lot of these characters I didn't expect to come. Like, they have everybody coming back besides the only like I said, the only person that I think would have made sense to come back would have been, I mean, not the only person, but like I feel like they should have brought back other people. Like, they should. I'm assuming they probably offered for Lola to come back, for Victoria just to come back for this, but I don't know necessarily. I haven't read on like what was going on with that. I mean, I couldn't tell you. Fucking, I mean, I could fucking look it up here in a second, but I don't know. You know, let me go ahead and look it up. Okay, so I just looked it up. Fucking, it looks like Victoria Justice just didn't have the time. So yeah, it's fine. They're still on good terms. All power to her, you know. But nonetheless, Zoey overhears Stacy talking about how she just hopes Zoey even shows up. She never shows up for anything and everything. And talking about how Zoey is still hooked on her ex Chase, which is the case in this movie because she still basically is. That's pretty much the main plot line. And Zoey shows up, basically like trips after overhearing that, and basically mentioned that she has a boyfriend who's Australian named Hugo, and she doesn't, so she has to look through the audition tapes, and she finds a perfect candidate named Todd, and gets him to play her boyfriend for a weekend. And yeah, so the plan is to have that to make Chase jealous, while also fucking basically going to this wedding and then helping with this reality TV show at the same time on the same day. Everything is going good. There's some cursed scenes, I will say, in this film. There's a scene where everybody reunites, like fucking Michael comes back, and Christopher Massey, I'm not used to fucking Christopher Massey sounding like this, because I just watched 4 seasons of Zoey 101 when they were like fucking teenagers, so his voice is so much higher in Zoey 101 compared to this. His voice is so fucking deep, bro. It was like a culture shock. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. But nonetheless, like Logan, Michael, Mark, Stacy, Quinn, Chase, and Zoey all like kind of have a reunion thing, and Todd's there who's playing Hugo, and Chase has his girlfriend and everything, and yeah, also fucking Logan's brother, like, not Logan's brother, but Logan's sister, fucking, her name is Lyric, and she's the person who's doing the music, and it's weird because she has these gloves that do like this, she calls them like AI gloves, and like they're, they do fucking goddamn, it's weird. I can't even explain it. You have to watch it. It makes like harmonies or some shit. It's really fucking weird. Basically what's happened to everybody in the past, over a decade, is fucking Michael is this like beats producer. Fucking Logan is still an investor. I mean, he's already rich, so it's not really that hard to know what he's doing. Fucking Quinn has made dozens of inventions, and is very like established. Stacy and Mark work on this like serial killer podcast. It's so confusing as to why that is a plot point for them, why they're doing a serial killer podcast, because it really makes no fucking sense, if I'm being completely honest, in terms of how the show ended. And I mean, I don't know, it's weird to me how that's their plot line. I know they didn't really have characters that well. They were like kind of like one-note comedy characters, but like you could have come up with something better than that, and it's just it's weird. It's weird, man. But so they do like rehearsal dinners, and everybody thinks Hugo is so perfect and everything. And they have this scene at a karaoke bar. Oh my fucking god, it is cursed, because when I tell you it's gonna be played at in the intro of this fucking video, because I'm sorry, fucking Christopher Massey as Michael karaokeing Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. It makes no fucking sense. And it's so cursed. It's ungodly. Ungodly cursed, man. Like, I have never seen something so fucking cursed. Like, if any... Why? Why Rollin' by Limp Bizkit? Why is that the fucking song that he's karaokeing? It didn't even, like, even when the show was coming out, that song was, like, over a decade old. So, even when the show ended, it was a decade old, bro. Like, I'm so baffled as to why that was even a fucking thing. But it was a thing, and it was ungodly cursed. Honestly, ungodly, disgustingly cursed. Like, seriously, like, I can't even, bro. I can't even. And then fucking Todd, who is Hugo, and Chase have this fucking time of their lives, fucking karaoke duet, and basically Hugo's trying to incite Chase because he doesn't think Chase is over Zoey, which is basically part of the main plot line and everything. And then fucking they have an accident where Chase is getting held up in the air by Hugo, and he drops Chase, and Chase lands on his fucking nose and basically hurts his fucking nose. Also, after that fucking Rollin' performance, fucking goddamn Michael his like voice is fucked for the rest of the movie until like the end of the movie. They had this whole thing where Zoe's trying to keep this fucking whole thing going with everything going, and it gets to the wedding, because I'm not even gonna go on to the other stuff, because it's pretty bare bones, if I'm being completely honest. But going on to the fucking wedding portion of this movie. Fucking, so Zoey has to get the rings. She bumps into Chase while she's getting the rings. Chase joins her, and they both don't want to talk to each other because of the whole Hawaii thing. They then reconcile once they get the rings for fucking Quinn and Logan, and they kiss in the car, the self-driving car, I should say, because that's another plot point. The car they're driving is self-driving. It doesn't matter much. But fucking they're reconciling in the car about how Zoey couldn't think of it. Every time she would try to go and date somebody, she only thought of Chase, and everything always ended up being Chase was the one and everything. And then Chase kisses her, and then the car, like, it dies because it needs to be charged because it's self-driving. And so they go and they have to go back on foot, and it takes them a while. They change, they go out on foot. They get to the wedding, and Zoe's still trying to do the fucking finale of the reality show, and also fucking she's also still trying to be there for the wedding and all this shit. And the wedding goes awry because Stacy thinks that Hugo is the fucking Malibu murderer, a fucking murderer that's running rampant and everything, and she wants to bust it for her podcast and everything. But Todd really goes and fucking sits there and says, "No, I'm an actor," and everything. And everything comes out, basically. Also, there's this plot line where
like Logan is being extra and being really fucking, as it's described, groomzilla. So Quinn has already gotten frustrated about that in a sense, but so there's that going on, plus the whole groomzilla shit going on, and Quinn finally snaps and basically tells Zoey off, tells Logan off, and she says the wedding is off. So she leaves, fucking everybody leaves, and then Zoey and Chase are on the beach, and they're talking, and basically fucking Chase is like, me and my girlfriend broke up 2 weeks ago. She just agreed to come with me, so I didn't have to be alone at this wedding. And basically they talk about they wish they can go back to PCA, which, by the way, a random factoid in this movie, they talk about how fucking PCA apparently closed down in 2009, and it wasn't even an actual school apparently, and Dean Rivers was just using all the tuition to fucking gamble and go to casinos. It's so random. Like, I don't understand why that's a thing, but I don't know, man. I have no fucking clue. But then Zoey is like, oh, yeah, that's right, we could just go back to PCA. So they fix up PCA and everything, and because it's pretty much abandoned. And pretty much they have the wedding there, but they have to get Logan to talk to Quinn, and Logan talks to Quinn, and basically they do their iconic I love you Quinn Pinsky and I love you Logan Reese. And Logan apologizes for all the groomzilla shit and goes and surprises her with the PCA fucking wedding. And they all rejoice as Michael does the officiating, gets them married. We don't even see the officiating, which is just okay. But then we get a whole dance scene and everything. Michael talks to Lyric and everything. It's whether, I don't know what that's leading to, but they all dance. Then Quinn and Logan have their first dance as a married couple, and then Zoey and Chase finally dance, and then basically they kiss and they are now a couple. And they start dancing again, and they play fucking Starships for fucking some reason. It's so random. The song choices are so random in this fucking movie as well. Like the soundtrack choices. It's just so random. One time they played fucking an Olivia Rodrigo song. I'm just like, I know this came out in 2023, but like, bro, what? Like, why? But no, like, I don't know, it was just a cursed fucking scene, and it ends there. It's at the title card, Zoey 102, and then we get a little post-credit scene where Stacy and Mark are sitting there and they're packing their stuff up, and then we see Todd. Oh yeah, Todd's back. Zoey gets her fucking job back. She loses her job, then gets her job and gets promoted, by the way. Fucking forgot to mention that. I didn't really care about the fucking reality TV part of the fucking movie. But basically, she gets promoted and she gets Todd on the TV show or whatever. But fucking Todd, he's out there in the back and he's just sitting there, and Stacy and Mark talk to him, and they leave, and then we find out he actually is the Malibu murderer because he has a body bag with somebody in the body bag in the trunk, and he just goes shh and fucking sits there and shuts the trunk, and that's how the movie ends. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just like, what was that ending, bro? I don't know, man. I think, uh, in terms of what I think about it, I think it was a decent ending to. It was a good ending for Quinn and Logan, along with fucking Zoey and Chase, although they already kind of had their happy ending in the show that they just retconned for this movie. I don't know. I think it was a decent movie overall. I don't think it was bad. I think a lot of people needed to like calm down when it comes to like trashing some things. Like I know I probably shouldn't be saying anything because I trash a lot of things that things that people fucking like, you know. But like I don't know, like I didn't think this was harmful in any way. It's not like it was run by Dan Schneider. I don't, like it's not like fucking Dan written and produced it. Like it was fine. Like it wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing, but it was decent. Like I don't think it was an awful movie. I think they should a lot of people should just give it grace, honestly. And I don't know. I watched the whole show over the past month, and now I'm reviewing the movie, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, it was fine. Like, it was completely fine. I was, honestly, because of what people have said about it, I was dreading it and everything, and I just feel stupid, because, like, me dreading it makes no sense, because it was fine. Like, it wasn't anything that was overly terrible. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's my review. It was cursed as fuck, and especially the fucking rolling karaoke scene, but I was just like, bro, like, it was fine. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, pretty much. It's just weird to have this saga of my fucking Austin Artist reviews done and over with. Now that I have watched the movie and I watched all the show and everything, I don't know. It's weird. A lot of times when I do these Austin Artist reviews, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent. You know, I like to be, just as a little conclusion, man. A lot of the times when I go through these Austin Artist reviews, these big Austin Artist reviews with, like, the Zoey 101 ranking that I just did, and, like, 13 Reasons Why, That 70s Show, My Babysitter's a Vampire, all these shows that I do that's just, like, big retrospectives that I work on for a big chunk of time. I think about it, and it's weird that they're done. Like, it's weird that they're checked off my list. And that's another case for this, because watching this officially checks the Zoey 101, Zoey 102 retrospective and review off my list. And it makes me happy, but it makes me feel weird inside of, like, what's next. So, I don't know. We'll figure out what's next. But, on that note, with that being said, if you'd like to watch this movie, it's on Paramount Plus. I don't think it's bad. I think you can give it a watch and it'd be fine. Gives you a lot of nostalgia. But, on that note, thank you guys for watching this Austin Artist review. And peace.
Are you ready? Ooh, I know you see